bushes. The minister freed him, and the dwarf thanked him, asking where he was going. The minister explained his mission. The dwarf said, "I have a cloak. If you wear it, you will become invisible. This will help you confront the demon." The dwarf gave him the cloak, and the minister gratefully continued on his journey. At last, he reached Mount Kaf and saw a magnificent palace guarded by two strange creatures. He donned the cloak, becoming invisible, and slipped past the guards. Soon, however, the palace erupted in an uproar, realizing someone had entered. The tall demon was very furious at this. But before the demon could act, the minister appeared and calmly explained that he meant no harm. He only wished for the fairy's freedom and was willing to offer anything in return. The demon laughed, but the minister assured him he would fulfill any demand. The demon told him that if he do his two tasks, he will release those fairies. Minister agreed on it. The demon then removed a beautiful ring from his finger and threw it into a river, saying, "I want this ring back by morning." The minister worried about finding the ring in such a vast river, but he remembered the fish. He called them and explained the situation. The fish promised to find the ring by dawn, and they did, delivering it to him. The minister presented the ring to the demon. The demon, impressed but undeterred, set another task. He poured 3 sacks of millet onto the ground, saying, "By noon tomorrow, I want all this millet back in the sacks." The minister was troubled again, but soon an army of ants arrived and filled the sacks by noon. The demon was astonished. The minister declared, "I have completed your tasks. Now let the fairies go." The demon laughed and sneered, "You humans are so gullible. I lied to you. I have no intention of freeing the fairies." Furious, the minister swiftly donned the cloak, drew his dagger, and struck the demon in the chest. The demon let out a terrible scream and fell dead. The minister went to the dungeon and freed the fairies. They lifted him and flew him back to the king. The fairies thanked the king and, as a gift, created a tree in his garden just like the one he had seen in his dream. The king, honoring his promise, awarded much of his estate to the minister. The fairies then happily returned to their mystical land.